So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video of Moon in the 12th house of the Dashamsha chart, which most of you are waiting. And if my voice is echoing a little bit, I'm waiting for a little bit more furniture in my, cigar room. I just built this new cigar room in our home. So, Moon in the 12th house in the Dashamsha chart. And as always, if you do not know if you have this particular placement, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, all the other astrological details, for that check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, consultations, and link to my academy, Vedic Astrology Academy, where I'm currently teaching the Mahadasha course, along with KRSchannel with techniques. So, when Moon is in the 12th house of the Dashamsha chart, you will see this is the individual whose mind will always escape from work. See, people who have this particular moon, they could be doing any kind of work, but mind, first of all, is always looking to escape. And especially, it's a good thing because the escapism is not to escape work. That would not necessarily happen. This is a person, when they have to deal with the dynamics of a corporation, dynamics of their work environment, they want to escape out to deal with work. For example, your company has given you a project to work on, and you got to be using certain systematic things to deal with that project. You got to deal with certain people, you got to make certain calls, you got to deal with certain numbers. And what this person will do, they will look for the solution of the project outside the boundaries of what they're dealing with. So that's one thing, and especially this is an individual who will prefer to travel for their work, whether it's short distance travel, foreign travels. They like to travel because they can perform the environment of the work by traveling. When such people cannot figure something out, when they travel, suddenly they start figuring things out. When you cannot figure something out, you'll take a walk, you'll take some break, and when you come back to it, you're like, oh, this is what it is. This is the type of moon that will kind of enable you to do certain things. And usually you will see Moon in the 12th house individual will always take on work in a very creative manner. Now, if let's say malefic planets are influencing the moon, let's say especially Ketu is with moon, this person will actually look for escape to a particular work that requires them to think a lot, okay, and deal with abstract thinking, abstract imagination. This for malefic moon, again, it's not a negative thing. It's just that they may not like to do the work that is requiring them to just deal with people. They're gonna want to be like in a closed off room like this. They're gonna want to be away from the work to do the work. And you will also see with this particular moon, such people usually will not get to eat during their lunchtime, during their work time. Most of the time, they will usually get to eat after the work is done. Even if they want to, they'll either have to skip it. Sometimes they'll forget to bring the food at work. Sometimes, and pretty much nowadays it doesn't matter because you can go out and get it delivered. But there will always be some obstacle that comes in, especially when a malefic is with moon. And especially when a person is performing their duties. And if, let's say, mostly benefic planets are with moon, this person will get the most creative ideas. And those ideas will be even away from work. So let's say someone is doing IT work. They'll get an idea to open up some kind of a business away from something which is completely different from IT. It could be related to jewelry. It could be related to like wanting to open up a farm. So this is a very, very unique placement of the moon. If let's say you're a boss and you have an employee and you find out that they have moon in the 12th house in Dashamsha, the best way to get the most juice out of them is have them be isolated. Tell them to travel somewhere. Give them the environment where they feel like they're not bogged down by the rules. That's where this moon will do the best of its work. And especially one of the karmas that becomes with this moon is dealing in a team-like setting. Team-like setting will always be their obstacle. It may not be the obstacle of the team, but it'll be your obstacle. Okay. So anyway, guys, this was my analysis of moon in the 12th house in the Dashamsha chart. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. If you want to know where your moon is placed, all the astrological details, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow with our, I believe, Sun Rahu conjunction in the 12th as well. All right. Bye-bye.